our Vietnamese turkey lettuce wraps. Here's a dish that incorporates Christmas with the fresh vegetables, crunch with the lettuce cups, all while refreshing the senses with flavors from Southeast Asia, blended into the ground turkey. We hit it with a punch of spicy sweetness with our Miner's ready-to-use sauces of zesty orange and honey citrus pepper combined. The Vietnamese turkey lettuce wraps have nutritionals that are outstanding, just like the rest of our salads that we've done for you today. Over 27 grams of protein and over 26 grams of good carbohydrates for fuel. Chef Allen will take you through the preparation now.
For the first part of this recipe, we begin with a ground turkey, and we're going to season it in a very Vietnamese-driven flavor profile: sesame oil, ginger, lemongrass, a little bit of black pepper. So the lemongrass that we pureed down, ginger that we grated, the sesame oil. Get all of this mixed well first, so that you get it all combined well with the turkey when we begin to fold it in. A lot of very aromatic herbs and flavors. When we get through with this, we're going to combine this with the zesty orange sauce and some cilantro after we brown this off. And then finish it with a slaw made with red cabbage, carrots, a little bit of mint that's chiffonade, which is a very thin slice, and then fill our lettuce cups with it. So at this point, we're ready to go to the saute pan or tilt skillet, whatever you have in your facility. This certainly is not anything that has to be done in a small batch. It can be produced in large batches, held and served hot or cold. I'm going to brown this off. Making sure to cook it completely. And you'll notice as we cook this, you'll get all of those flavors and aromas from the aromatics, the ginger and the lemongrass and the black pepper that we've added to this. Now that we have that cooked, we're going to add in our zesty orange RTU sauce. So as you remember, we've now taken this product and we've utilized it both in vinaigrettes, and now we're doing it as a seasoning within a saute. So we can combine this thoroughly. And once we're finished with this, we're going to turn the heat off, fold in our fresh cilantro. Once again, this is something that can be done in a tilt skillet. And whether or not you do this hot or cold is up to your own preference, whatever suits your needs. And this could also be substituted both with ground chicken if you wanted to do that, or ground beef. The second component of this recipe is a red cabbage slaw, where we're going to take the honey citrus pepper sauce, the RTU sauce, combine that with a little bit of rice wine vinegar, once again to make a vinaigrette. Gonna whisk that together. Then to this, we're gonna add our red cabbage, our shredded carrots, and some mint. And this, I will say, this is one of those recipes that we probably serve it well to do in advance the day before to let the vinegar soften the cabbage, or at least in the very early morning before you're going to do this for lunch. So now that we have this, we're going to compose our lettuce wraps. So we have our ground turkey mix. We'll layer that into each lettuce leaf. And you can also, I'm using a bib lettuce. You can also use regular iceberg lettuce just as well. We'll top this with a little bit of our red cabbage slaw. and a little bit more mint, just for a little bit of fresh flavor. Once again, this is a Vietnamese-based recipe where everything is very vibrant, of course, as you can tell, very colorful, very flavor-forward, and it gives you something that's very much a nutritious recipe.
Acosta is a proud supporter of the Wounded Warrior Project.